Hi guys, so good morning and welcome back to my magical world. I am Frostbite. So you know that by this time, I think you already know that. To my new subscribers, welcome guys. So what I do here in my channel is, of course, I read for you. But aside from that, I also, give you Chika Minute life update. So currently, wait lang So, currently, it's 9:40 in the morning. And today is May 10, 2023. So, it's Wednesday. So, happy Wednesday, guys. I hope you are having like a wonderful Wednesday. So, this is like a calm Wednesday, like for me. So, I just woke up. And then, I'm just kidding. I woke up like earlier, but I am going to film now because wala pa yung friend ko. My friend is out, so I think um she's going to come back before lunch to pick me up, and I'm going back to my house. Now, this is not my place, guys, okay? So, let's start. So, kasi wala pa yung friend ko, so this is like a secret channel, so I don't want like my the people that I happen to encounter in my reality like see this. So, but some worthy individual must see this. So if you happen to be a friend of mine that you're watching, so you know that you're a little bit fancy. Because you know my channel. I don't put this out in the world, you know? So, let's start. We're on to page 41. We're finishing the book Flow. So, this is like the chapter 2, The Anatomy of Consciousness. I'm putting it on my title naman, so you don't need to worry. We're reading it incrementally, like slowly, guys, slowly. We're reading it slowly for you to learn, This is not like a learning, this is a fun learning because you're not, it's a few minutes of your day. It's not gonna take you so long. There are just things that you need to absorb here in this book. You don't need to like to know every single detail, but diba? Why not? I might spill something in my life in this book. Diba? So you get to see that because yun nga. So let's proceed, guys. Okay. So I wasn't the film that I wait lang, guys. So the film that I'm filming like last time is it is like that when I'm not in a stable environment, but if it's like this, it's gonna be good content. So focus, guys. Okay, let's read na talaga. So focus on me. No, not me. Focus on my voice and this book. Okay. So the struggle does not necessarily have to be physical, as in the case of the climber, but anyone who has experienced flow knows that the deep enjoyment it provides requires an equal degree of discipline and concentration. There's this subtitle here. Let's read Complexity and the Growth of the Self. Following a flow experience, the organization of the self is more complex than it had been before. It is by becoming increasingly complex that the self might be said to grow. Complexity is the result of two broad psychological processes: differentiation and integration. Differentiation implies a movement toward uniqueness, toward separating oneself from others. Integration refers to its opposite, a union with other people, with ideas and entities beside the self. A complex self is one that succeeds in combining these opposite tendencies. The self becomes more differentiated as a result of flow because overcoming a challenge inevitably leaves a person feeling more capable, more skilled. As the climber said, you look back in awe at the self, at what you've done. It just blows your mind. So after each episode of flow, a person becomes more of a unique individual, less predictable, possess inferior skills. So this is like true. So after you surpass like a certain obstacles in your life, no matter what it is, could be sports, could be a personal experience, traumatizing experiences. So things like that. You actually, if you overcome those things, gain a sense of uh, mm, wait lang my friend, wait lang. And there's a bird here in my window. So, wait lang guys So, yeah, going back to what I'm saying. So, I actually possess a certain level of um uh a strength, not only a strength but a skills also. So for me guys, I might look like this, like so good, but damn, the amount of shit that I overcome in my life is not is no joke. I mean, it could have killed you guys. I think I've encountered death probably 13 times. So it's not easy, like guys. My life is never been easy before, but of course now that I'm already wiser, prettier. Just kidding. So no, I'm just saying that if you have gained experience, you actually become wiser, like streetwise and bookwise. Nothing like that, guys. Okay, let's focus. Um, let's focus here na, ha? Focus. That's going back here. So, um, complexity is often thought to have negative meanings, synonymous with difficulty and confusion. That may be true, but only if we can equate it with differentiation alone. So, wait lang guys ha. Okay guys, so to continue, okay, so complexity is often thought to have a negative meaning synonymous with difficulty and confusion. That may be true, but only if we equate it with differentiation alone. Yet complexity also involves a second dimension, the integration of autonomous parts. A complex engine, for instance, not only has many separate components, each performing a different function, but also demonstrates a high sensitivity because each of the components is in touch with all the others. Without integration, a differentiated system would be a confusing mess. So, flow helps to integrate the self because in that state of deep concentration, consciousness is unusually well ordered. Thoughts, intentions, feelings, and all the senses are focused on the same goal. Experience is in harmony, and when the flow episode is over, one feels more together than before. Not only internally, but also with respect to other people and to the world in general. In the words of the climber, whom we quoted earlier, there's no place that more draws the best from human beings than a mountaineering situation. Nobody hassles you to put your mind and body under tremendous stress to get to the top. Your comrades are there, but you all feel the same way anyway. You're all in it together. Who you can trust more in the 20th century than these people? People after this self-discipline as yourself, following the deeper commitment. A bond like that with other people is in itself an ecstasy. A self that is only differentiated, not integrated, may attain great individual accomplishments, but risks being mired in self-centered egotism. By the same token, a person whose self is based exclusively on integration will be connected and secure, but lack autonomous individuality. Only when a person invests equal amounts of psychic energy in these two processes and avoids both selfishness, conformity is the self likely to reflect complexity. The self becomes complex as a result of experiencing flow. Paradoxically, it is when we act freely for the sake of the action itself rather than for ulterior motives that we learn to become more than what we were. When we choose a goal and invest ourselves in it to the limits of our concentration, whatever we do will be enjoyable. And once we have the taste this joy, So once we have tasted this joy, we will redouble our efforts to taste it again. This is the way the self grows. It is the way Rico was able to draw so much out of his ostensible boring job on the assembly line, or R from his poetry. It is the way E overcome her disease to become an influential scholar and a powerful executive. Flow is important both because it makes the present instant more enjoyable, and because it builds the self-confidence that allows us to develop skills and make significant contributions to humankind. So the rest of this volume will explore more thoroughly what we know about optimal experiences, how we feel, and under what conditions they occur. Even though there is no easy shortcut to flow, it is possible if we understand if one understands how it works to transform life, to create more harmony in it, and to liberate psychic energy that otherwise would be wasted in boredom or worry. Okay, so if you are someone who has a lot of worry, anxiety, depression, all of that. So I've been with that, and it's been years. It's not easy. So I understand what you are going through, guys. So just don't lose hope, diba? So with that, so I hope you all have I hope you're going to have like an amazing day. It is we have a good weather here. It's sunny day. So thank you guys for listening, and thank you for helping me make this world a better place for all of us and for the future generation. I think I will see you again later tomorrow. Could be later. I don't know. So I'm just gonna post this for now, and I will see you again. Have a wonderful night. You know, do something good today, okay, with other people. See you again. Bye bye.